We've got a great new system for our registration at Media Now this year. If you've been with us before, you're going to love how smooth and slick this is. And if this is going to be your first year with us, well, just trust us. This is pretty nice. So now when you click on the register here button, you're going to come to this page and you're going to be allowed to register as yourself, or you can register as someone else. This is going to help parents to be able to register their students, or grandparents register their students. It's even going to allow advisors to come in, and as long as they have all the information of the students who are going to be attending the workshop, they can go in and register all their students in here as well. For the sake of this quick demo, just to show you the back end, I'm going to register as myself. So I'm going to click here on this. I'm going to click as a student and come in here. And then, first time you come in, if you have not made an account, it will ask you to do that. It's going to look very, very similar to the forms that you see here, but it's going to ask you to have a password that you also punch in here. But just basic information of contact information, birthday, and stuff like that. Then you'll go ahead and hit the continue button, and it comes in to ask you a little bit more information that we need. So it's going to have some questions that are required. You're going to see a little red star by those, and so some emergency contact information. So we have that. Now you see here for list your personal Twitter and Instagram handles, there's no star by there. You don't need to answer this. In full disclosure, the reason why we're asking you this is we like on our social media channels to give shout outs to people who are coming to camp. We get excited that you're going to be spending part of your summer with us, and we want to send a happy gift with your name on it or something fun like that. So if you'd like that, go ahead and drop in your Twitter and Instagram handles in here, and hey, you might hear from us. Coming down, put grade, what grade you're going to be in for the upcoming school year, the school you're from, your publication advisor's name, and their email address. You can go ahead and drop those in with the staff you're primary on, and what social channels you have. Now down here, you notice these aren't required either, but we'd love to know your staff's Instagram, Twitter, and website tags if we could. Again, giving them a shout for being part of things with us this summer. Now, some of the classes that we do offer at Drake, they're going to ask that you bring some things like a camera or something, but we would love to know what you do plan to bring. Are you bringing a smartphone, a tripod, a tablet? You're going to bring a laptop computer with things on it. That will just help us make sure we are set for you and to make the best experience possible. Also, do you have any food allergies or will you be taking medication? Please let us know that as well. And then down here, we want to share these. Kate and I are going to take these and look at them, but we do also want to share these things with your instructors. But what do you hope to gain from Media Now? We want to make sure that in the 4 days that you're with us, you are able to get the absolute most out of it, and especially that you leave, getting out of it what you came into it wanting, but we think you're going to get a bit more. We also have a thing we're looking to see if maybe we could get a bus to come up from St. Louis and take people to Drake. We're still looking at if that's a viable option and seeing what that might be and what a cost structure might be. So if you're interested in some more information on that, just put yes on there if you're coming from St. Louis, and we'd love that. So once you get done with that, go ahead and hit continue. And now we get into the good part. So are you coming in and do you want to stay in the dorm? Are you planning to stay on campus? If you are, great. It will ask you a roommate preference where you can put none. If you just want to make a new friend from somewhere in another part of Iowa or, from around the country people are coming in for. Or you can put, if you know somebody you're coming to camp with, you could put their name and we'll work to match you up there. Camp registration is going to be there. And then the fun part, you get to pick which class you're going to be in. So are you going to take the sports journalism class with Ted Bryant coming to us from the Chicago Fire? Are you going to work with the video storytelling class and Matt Raz or Carlos Ayulo in design? What class are you going to, is it going to be writing advanced with Ken Fusen? So many great choices, but you go ahead and make your selection. You're going to come down here and really that's what it is. You get to pick your t-shirt size. There will be a checkout process down here where you go ahead and confirm your selections, and then you'll pay, and really That's all. So it's a very simple process. The really cool thing about this is if you decide tomorrow or in a week or two that, oh, you really wanted the editorial leadership class at the time when you registered, but this writing advanced class, you decided, you changed your mind and you really want to focus on some writing, you can log back in here to the system. And as long as that writing advanced class isn't closed because it's full, you're able to go in and swap classes. And you can do that up until our cutoff deadline prior to camp. Anyway, yeah, it's a great system. We think it's going to work really well for you. If you have any questions, though, please let Kate or I know. We'll be glad to help you out. But I think you're going to find it very user-friendly. And more than anything, we're excited to see you in July up at Drake University.